Hello, YouTube family. How are you doing today? My name is Florence Chikezi, and this is Entrepreneurs YouTube channel. So here we talk about all the businesses that you can start, how to start them, how to grow it, how to move from point A to point B in your business. So if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, if you are thinking you don't know the business idea to start, this is a channel that you should be watching every single day. So click the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel. Today I'm going to be talking about social media business ideas that you can start now. And if you start it now and follow every single thing that I'm going to teach you today, make you know that you are going to be smiling to the bank in less than no time. So let's dive right into it. Social media was originally designed for people to catch fun, for them to make new friends, to keep up with old ones. But today, social media has gone way beyond that. It has grown to become a wide global market such that anyone with great social media skills you can become a potential billionaire. So over the years, social media business ideas has emerged and many people have plugged into it and they are reaping seriously with social media. So in Nigeria, unemployment is no longer an excuse because internet business has become the new normal. If you are considering social media, any of the social media business ideas, you can actually use social media to make that leap and start your entrepreneurship business. So in this video, I'm going to talk to us, not just list about 8 social media business ideas that you can start. And if you follow every single thing I'm going to teach you, make sure that you'll be smiling to the bank. And the beauty about these businesses is that you don't need huge capital to start. You don't need huge startup capital. So with your phone and or internet enabled laptop and just basic social media knowledge, you're already in business. It's that simple. So let's go right into it. I'm going to start by I'll talk about the idea, then I'll talk about the different thing that is unique to that particular business idea, like how you can really stand out from that idea. Then there are also other general things that I can bundle together into it. So the number one social media business idea you can start will be to be a social media manager. You may have a full-time job or just climbing your career ladder and you realize your current job isn't just what you dreamt of. So you can become a professional social media manager. Social media manager is responsible for planning, for implementing, for managing, and monitoring a company's social media strategy in order to increase brand awareness and to increase sales. As a social media manager, you can work independently with different clients, or you can work on a full-time basis with a reputable company. Another interesting fact is that many businesses are always on the lookout for good social media managers. So getting customers, it's easy if you are good at what you do. So yeah, like I said, for each of the ideas, I will share tips on how you can get started and how you can be different from everyone who is doing the business out there. So the thing that you have to do is to be a successful social media manager will be consider right in enrolling into a writing or social media course. So learn the fundamentals of writing and marketing, learn as much as you can, then put in what you've learned into practice. You can start by working with people for free or you charge a low fee. That way you can get real experiences that you can put in your portfolio to show off. And a good social media course, when you're considering it, should cover writing, marketing, and how to maneuver your way around different social media platforms. The second thing you have to do to become a very good social media person is to get familiar with social media tools and tech. There's a science to social media outside of the creative and community engagement aspect of it. You also need to be familiar with the analytics side of things and use the insights and data that you have to really know what your audience wants and the type of content that you need to create. Number three thing you have to do to become a very savvy social media person is to find brands that you admire and follow them. So make a list of companies and brands that are doing well on social media and follow them. Study how they craft their captions and their posts. List out brands that you like to work for. In addition, observe what their social media handles lack. Then you come up with a solution that will solve their problem. That's something that you do that will make them when you now write to them, because you've done your research, and they will know that exactly we need this thing, we should hire this person is a miracle. Like how did she know that we needed all of these things, right? So the fourth thing you have to do to become a very good social media manager is to learn the art of storytelling. If there's one attribute you should master as a social media manager, is the ability to tell brand stories in a way that it will resonate with your audience. And I'm sure you've heard this before. If you've not heard it before, I'm going to tell you now that story tells. People want to listen to stories, people want to listen to gossip. So tell it to them. That's how you can sell. Then the next one, it's the next social media business idea is to become a social media influencer. Social media influencer marketing is top of mind for many businesses today. Brands are beginning to leverage social media influencers more than ever. And that's something that you should know. So it's a very lucrative business idea that you should consider if you want to venture into the social media business. So who is a social media influencer? A social media influencer, they are people, they've built a reputation for their knowledge and expertise on a particular topic. Just like entrepreneurs.ng has built a reputation for their knowledge in the entrepreneurship space. That is what you can do. You can choose a niche, you can be any niche at all. And then what are the things that you need to do if you want to be successful as as a social media influencer? The number one thing is that you need to select a niche. Before you begin your influencer business, you must first select a niche that you are knowledgeable or passionate about, and a niche that you know that you can consistently create content around. So, and then you should also have some level of expertise in that field and establish yourself as an influence in that field. It could be around entrepreneurship, just like we do. It could be maybe you know how to cook well. It could be fashion. Just make sure that you are an expert in that field so that when you talk, people can listen. The number two thing that you need to do is to select your preferred social media platform. Most influencers are more popular on only one platform. So it's advisable to focus on one or two social media channels. Learn everything you can about that particular platform and optimize your social media profile for that platform. And then the next thing to be an influencer is you have to switch to a business account. So there's little you can do with a personal social media account. So it's best to switch to a business account because it will give you the opportunity to use some advanced functions and advanced tools in case you also want to run adverts, because since now you're a business. So platforms like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, they have options for you to create a business account in the profile setting. And then you have to make your bio engaging. When people visit your profile, the first thing they see is your bio, and it's very important to make that first impression. So after you write a very engaging bio about what you do, Then you put out your profile and cover photo, because that they contribute to your brand identity. And then study and understand your audience. Social media influencers are called influencers because they have a strong connection with their audience. They understand that they don't just cater to everyone, so they tailor their content to their audience. So to become an influencer, know who your target audience is, and then gradually build your follower base. So in your analytics, for instance, if it's on Instagram, you see insights. You can see the age range of people who visit you, their sex, the country that they come from. So that way you know that is it exactly the people that I want to target? Is this audience? And then you tailor your content to them and post engaging content consistently. So becoming an influencer is real hard work. No business idea is easy. Like you got to put in the work. So some of the influencers that you know today, they started building their brand. They started putting out content more than like 5 years ago, before even people started noticing them. This is a lot of hard work. So for a start, you may have to get another source of income that will cater to your daily needs, because you don't just start today and boom, except maybe you have to do something really very radical. So most social media platforms algorithm, they give preference to account that post regularly. So this is especially true for Instagram, which requires like you have to be consistent for you to get visibility. There are certain days and times of the week research has shown where you can get maximum engagement on your post. So study to know when people respond, when your audience, when they are online, so that you post at that time and they can engage and they can see your content. And so you must also have deep quest for knowledge and self-development. So keep improving your knowledge in the niche that you have decided to follow, and make sure that you are the best in that. Also ensure that anyone that visits your platform, that they learn something new. That way they can keep coming back. That's how to keep people want value. So once you gain huge followership, other business owners, they can contact you to advertise their brand. If your audience is their own target audience, some companies can also approach you to be their ambassador, and you can make even money offline when you maybe if you can organize training, especially if you're an expert in that field. So the third business idea, social media business idea, is becoming a social media advertising specialist. This is one of the social media business ideas you can invest in. It's what is it about? It's like a form of digital advertising where paid ad campaigns are run on social media platforms like Instagram, like LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. You know, it's very lucrative business idea because millions of people have their businesses on Facebook and they want to advertise their businesses. So imagine adding other social media platforms. Now we only talked about how more than 2.7 million plus businesses use Facebook for advertising. When you then add other platforms, so many business owners, they want to run ads on social media, but they don't even know how to go about it. This insight, it's what we've already gathered, and that is why we added how to create Facebook and Instagram ads in the business clinic. So when you attend the business clinic, you can set up your Instagram ads yourself through Facebook Manager. You don't need to pay someone to do that for you anymore. Aside all the other things that you will learn, I also aside the mentorship that comes after the 3 days training. You can set up your ads by yourself when you attend the business clinic. This is important because as you grow your business, you need to not just cater to the customers that you have, you need to find a way to continuously have new customers coming. So how do you ensure that you get them? What are the things that you need to be doing to get them? You need to advertise. There's a limit to which you can reach your audience organically. So you need to find other ways to reach them. So then how do you make meaning of this business? How do you stand out? Before you the number one thing before you start advertising is that you have to experiment with that content organically. So you post and you see how people interact with the content organically. If they interact with it very well, if you have good insight from it, then you can know that okay, this content is going to perform, and you can then go ahead and create an advert for it. So the next thing that you have to do is you have to get specific with your audience targeting. So one of the advantages of social media advertising is that it gives you a targeting capability. So you can target people based on their age, based on their country, based on their interests, and so on. Since paid adverts are goal oriented, you can maximize results by getting really specific when you choose your audience. Remember, you are doing this for a business, and the reason why they are paying you is because they want results. And if you can't give them results, I don't think it makes sense that you should collect their money. But when you give them results, when you do the right thing, then you already know that you're in business because they're going to refer you to other businesses, and you can even use that result to advertise yourself more. So, design captivating creatives. So, when you advertise, and even if you're doing it for a company, if the creative is not good, it's going to affect the results that you're going to get in the advert. So, don't forget that there are millions of posts on social media, and many social media people, they are passive scrollers. They just scroll away, right? So they continue scrolling through their news feed until a particular post catches their attention. So let your post be that which make them stop to learn more. I don't know if you got that. Let your post be that one that make them stop to learn more. So, in other words, what I'm trying to say is that it is an added advantage if you are a social media advertising specialist, if you know how to create great visuals yourself. So, if you don't know how to do that, it's also important that you have a professional graphic designer, so you can partner with that person. So play around with colors, fonts, images. Make sure that you can grab people's attention. Create attention grabbing but relevant captions that would also accompany the graphics when you create them. If you successfully and do a brand sponsored ad and they get results, like I said, you can use that as a stepping stone to attract other prospective customers. The fourth business idea is for you to be a YouTuber. So, have you subscribed to our channel? If you've not subscribed to our channel, click the subscribe button now to subscribe to our channel. Here you learn everything about starting and running a sustainable business. Redalia is the parent company to Redalia Workspaces, to entrepreneurs.ng, and the Business Clinic. And my name is Florence Chikeze. I am the founder of Redalia. I'm an award winning entrepreneur and I run 3 successful businesses. Our goal is to make sure that we raise a new wave of entrepreneurs who have the right knowledge to run their businesses. And that's why we are democratizing business knowledge, democratizing business opportunities, making sure that aspiring entrepreneurs, budding entrepreneurs, established entrepreneurs, that you have the resources to not just start your business, but if you're already running your business, you have the right resource to move your business from point A to point B. So subscribe to our channel, tell people about our channel, share our content. That way it will reach more people. They will get the knowledge they need to start their businesses. They're not going to be worried and they're thinking about entrepreneurship, they can learn the businesses that they can start even without capital, and they'll be useful to themselves, and they are not just going to be waiting for jobs anymore. They will now be employing people. So how does that sound? So to be a YouTuber, it's one of the highly recommended social media ideas that you can start. It's very it's really a nice business idea, especially if you're passionate about what you're doing, just like we are passionate about entrepreneurship, right? So as a YouTuber, you create content, um, yeah, and you share it on YouTube. Yeah, you can hear things like, oh, this industry is saturated, it's difficult to get yourself noticed like before. As believable as it sounds, we hear that a lot, not just from being a YouTuber, but you see that many YouTube influencers, they keep emerging. And once it's also how your mind conceive things. Once you believe that you're going to be successful in this particular business, you're going to be successful. You just need to put in the work. As long as there's someone who is doing it right, believe in yourself that you can do it. So first and foremost, you create a YouTube channel. You find your niche. For us, it's about entrepreneurship. You develop your channel goals and content and ensure that your channel is welcoming. So YouTube is a very kind of sophisticated search engine, and people use it to discover new content. So this means that you need to choose the right keywords, and you need to optimize your social media, optimize your channel. So that's like search engine optimization. You need to learn how to do that for your YouTube. So if there are highly watched videos similar to the one that you're looking to create, you study the video, what they did, the keywords that they used, you try to replicate that. So you must also devise a way to engage with your community once you start gaining followership. And a great way to engage is to go live sometimes, and then maybe there's other interesting ways which we will also share in this channel in due time. So, and to get your YouTube channel out there, always announce newly released videos across other social media platforms, and encourage people to subscribe, just like I am encouraging you now to subscribe to our channel. You also send out newsletters using email marketing, promote your weekly blog announcements and updates. Okay, if you have a new video, you tell them what it's about and you encourage them to watch it. Then I'm now going to share how do you make money off YouTube. You can become a merchandiser, so sell your own merchandise or advertise for other brands on your YouTube channel. So for us, we sell knowledge, we sell our training. If you want to get our premium resources, go to entrepreneurs.ng/shop and get our resources. We have step-by-step guides to start your business, how to sell like a pro, how to move your business from point A to point B. If you're into franchising, how to protect yourself legally, all the businesses that you can start and how you can start them. All those you can find at entrepreneurs.ng. And then we also have the training, the business clinic. Every entrepreneur need to visit the clinic. So you learn how to run your business, increase your sales, increase your revenue, and then you get 1 month mentorship. To also secure your seat, you visit entrepreneurs.ng or you call 080-3887-4148 to secure your seat today. And then also, of course, we have the beautiful co-working facility. And if you want to register your business, structure your business, we are the right people you should be talking to. So that's how you can do that. The second way you can make money off YouTube is to become a YouTube partner. To become a YouTube partner currently, you must make your business you must make your channel successful enough that it meets the YouTube Partner Program requirements. Basically, to join the program, you must have minimum of 1,000 subscribers And you have to also have gathered 4,000 watch hours in 12 months. So that's it. So you can see that it's a lot of work, and it's worth the effort at the end of the day. If you pass this stage, you can then set up an AdSense account with YouTube. And then you must be at least 18 years old, and you must create content that are advertiser friendly. So, and then once you join, YouTube will pay you when you make money. Another way you can make money is to have people sponsored content on your channel. So, if you've built yourself as an influencer, you can negotiate with brands to run a sponsored ad for them on your channel. And the beauty about this is that the money comes to you, you are not sharing it with YouTube. The fifth business idea for a social media business idea is to be a social media merchant. So, this is one of the simplest social media business ideas that you can consider. There are many businesses whose offices is on social media. They take orders on their social media platforms and they deliver to their clients' preferred location. Do you have a product that you want to sell or a service? You can put it up on social media, engage with the customers there. As a matter of fact, social media is now an office for many, and you can join the trend. So, most of our business registration services come from Instagram. So, produce your product, take good pictures of them, put it on social media, advertise them, and you're already in business. All you need to deliver the product from point A to point B is you partner with a delivery company, and then make sure that the payment terms and payment gateway is friendly. If you're in Nigeria, most Nigerians prefer direct bank transfer. They don't prefer to pay online. Hopefully that changes in the future. But that's what, because we sell products, that's what our experiences has been. So the sixth social media business idea is to be a social media community manager. It's one of the profitable social business ideas that you can start. A social media community manager is responsible for advocating a brand and managing its community on social media. You can offer your service on a freelance basis to companies with strong online communities who need someone to help them manage their community or manage their website or social media. So, for instance, Facebook has a community feature and some brands take advantage of it. So, if you have what it takes to manage an online community, this may be the best social media business idea for you. Yeah, community managers. If you want to be a community manager, you can start this and make so much money out of it. So, importantly, every social media community have a goal that they are pursuing and the results that they want to accomplish. So, you should be aware of that. Therefore, you will need to integrate yourself with the brand goals and objectives before you can function efficiently in this business. A lot of people confuse the role of a social media manager with that of a community manager, but they are not the same. Now, let me tell you what the difference is. A social media manager acts as a voice of a brand, providing social media strategy and branded content. You're not acting as your own voice, but a community manager, on the other hand, uses his or her own voice to engage with users and build a relationship with the community members. That's the difference. And the seventh social media business idea is to be a social media copywriter. Are you a writer who knows how to use words? If that sounds like you, copywriting may just be the best idea for you. Some people take courses to become a social media copywriter, and you may need to do the same depending on the skill level that you have. So they write content, could be jingles, it could be like a dialogue for commercials, and they meet with the client to also determine their promotional needs, then they develop the content for the marketing campaign. To run this business, you need to have a clear understanding of the message that your clients want to convey, their intended audience, and the best tune for the content you are creating. And to get started, you check out what copywriters are offering and then make sure that you have a means to stand out. For you to succeed in business, guys, you need to stand out. So if you to succeed in this business, go online, create social media account on several platforms. You can create this account, it's free. Develop social media skills, reading how to write witty social media content that is capable of going viral. Then finally, you reach out to potential clients. You can start by offering freebies or giving them discounted rate so that you can grow your customer base and start putting out your work. Before you know it, yeah, you're done. And then the last one on my list is being a podcaster. So if you got a good voice for radio and you love telling stories, podcasting is a great business idea that you can explore. Are you passionate or knowledgeable about a particular subject? You can start a daily or weekly podcast around it and build it as a social media business. The interesting part of podcasting is that there are several platforms that help you post your podcast on social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and the likes. So gone are those days when you feel that you can't post your content or your audio content on social media. No. So we go and we recap on these social media business ideas before I tell you exactly how to run them. The number one on our list is for you to be a social media manager. The number two on my list is for you to be a social media influencer. Number three on my list is social media advertising specialist. Number four, be a YouTuber. And number five, social media merchant. And six, social media community manager. Seven, social media copywriter. And eight, being a podcaster. So what are the steps that you need to take to commercialize these businesses? So let's say you've learned these skills. What are you going to do to make them and turn them into a business? So you don't just start. It's not enough. And that's what we teach here. You have to learn how to turn it into a business. So what are the steps that you need to take? The number one step you need to take to turn this into a business is for you to make it, structure it, for you to register the business. So register your business with CAC. So the first step to structuring your business in Nigeria is registering it with CAC. Most times, unregistered businesses they find it difficult to build trust with prospective clients. So one of the challenges you may face with clients is that because of trust, they may refuse to pay into your personal account, and you know that you cannot open a corporate bank account without your CAC registration document. So it's important that you get your business registered. You can do this yourself on the CAC platform, or you get a trusted brand that can do it for you. Redalia is one of those brands that will help make your business registration seamless. What do you need to do? You will reach Redalia at 081 881 22223, or you contact us at contact@redalia.com, or you look for us across social media. We are big on that. Or you send us a DM here or a comment here and we respond to you. Business name is just 20,000 naira. And for now, and limited liability company 55,000 naira. We are also traceable. 43B Emina Crescent off Tony Street, Ikeja is our location. So we'll help you register your business for you. The second thing that you need to do to commercialize this business idea is to draft a business plan for your social media business. So draft a business plan that highlights the goal, the objectives of the business, and how you're going to achieve them. And you may ask, Why do I need to do this? Why is it important? It's just social media. No, it's not just social media. No business is just. So the truth is that every business needs a plan. You need a business plan. And it's important that you treat your social media business the same way that you would also treat any other big business out there, because your business can really go big, right? You can go big and you can be employing people. You can have so many companies under your portfolio that you're working with, and then you become an employer of labor, not just a one-man show. Yes, and typically, of course, your business plan should have like the executive summary where you describe the business. There's also the product and service description. You also have where you have the industry analysis. There's this SWOT analysis thing, your market research, financial projections. Just make sure that you can look at it and okay, you understand this is where I need to move. And the thing is that the business plan is also a breathing document. So as you want to pivot, as you want to expand, you can go back to it and say, okay, this is the thing that I need to do. This is what I need to do. And you can quickly edit. That's what a breathing document is. And if you don't want to have the bulky business plan, you can have a one-page business plan, and this is something that will help you prepare if you attend the business clinic. During the strategy and modeling class, you learn how to prepare a one-page business plan that helps you look at your business as a whole, as a body, just like your body. If the hand it has some pain or the neck, it will affect the way you function. That's also the same thing as your business plan, the one page business plan that will help you prepare. You know your customers, how to reach them, channels they can reach you, how to get them, the people you need to partner with, the activities that you need to be doing, the resources you need, your cost structure, just looking at the business as one body, right? And then market your social media business. Market your social media business. This is the next step. Put your business out there, because if you don't put your business out there, nobody is going to know that you now have a social media business. So since you are into social media business, the best marketing tool you can also use is social media. So project yourself in a way that attracts prospective clients. Reach out to them, strike the deal, close the deal, deliver on your promise. Another way to promote your business is also to run sponsored ads. There's a limit to which businesses can reach people organically. You need to find a way to advertise so that you can get more people. Don't also forget the power of word of mouth advertising. And how can you get word of mouth advertising? How can you get people to be soldiers, foot soldiers for your business? Is when you do good work. When you do good work, they will tell people. People will tell people. That's how it works. So social media is easy to start. You can almost start with little or no capital, unlike other business ideas that we've discussed. So, I want to ask you, do you like this business idea? Is it a business idea that you want to start? Are you already running a social media business? Are you a social media manager, a community manager, art specialist, a YouTuber? I want to hear you talk to us in the comments. Tell us the business that you're running. Are you having challenges with that business? We want to hear, we want to know what you're up to. And remember that our goal is to help you run sustainable businesses. Our goal is to make sure that you move from point A to point B in your business. So if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, if you want to grow your business, regularly we publish business content, and we'll keep on publishing this business content. Why do we publish all this content? Because for 6 years now, we have been in business and we started by content. Most people will come to me then and be like, yeah, Florence, you've got a master's in international business. What business should I start? And you give them a business idea and you tell them to make more research, and they are like, there's really no place that I can get information that is tailored to the Nigerian and African market. What you have mostly is gossip. And then I would moonlight and write about business content, give it to my friend to edit, and we put it out then at rodalia.com. And that's how we started filling up that gap before we moved to entrepreneurs.ng. So the whole Redalia brand started by creating the right content for entrepreneurs because it was a need. We could see that people were struggling. Finance actually is a challenge for entrepreneurs, but most importantly, knowledge is even a bigger challenge because most people who have money, they don't even know what to do. And most people who do not even have money, they raise money, they don't even know what to do with that finance and they can lose it. So that's why we exist. So if you want the right knowledge, if you want someone to hold your hand, we are the people that you should be talking to. We also run one on one consulting if you reach out to us on business strategy. If you want us to come train your company, your staff, you also need to reach out to us. The contact to reach us is 080-3887-4148. 080-3887-4148. If you reach us there, we would contact we will have conversation and we will agree on what you need, and we step in to help you surmount that challenge. That's why we exist. Before you go, click the subscribe button and subscribe to our channel. And make sure that you tell people about the work we do here. Our goal is to raise a new wave of entrepreneurs, and we need everybody in fulfilling that goal. We can't do it on our own. We can only do it with your support. So subscribe to our channel and tell people about us. Thank you for coming on this journey with me today and have a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous day. Bye.